Today we're going to study an introduction to geometric transformation. You like the cover? Now, these are pictures or short clips from the movie Transformers, right? You like this movie because it's so exciting and vehicles would transform into robots and there will be a lot of movements, right? A lot of um, special effects are happening here. And what special effects have you observed? How can a vehicle or an airplane transform into a robot? Now, check this out. This basketball player, what is happening? What is he doing? Correct. It's sliding. What else? From one place to another. Okay, it's being transported from one place to another. And how about this? The cat looking at the mirror. Okay, having fun. Yes, it is a reflection. What else? There's a flip image, right? Whenever you look at the mirror, your image is flipped. The left becomes the right and the right becomes the left. How about this? What is he doing? Look at that head. Let's write it down. Correct. Turning around. There is rotation. Correct. How about this? Okay, the eye, something's happening to the eye. It's getting bigger. You call it enlargement. And it also gets smaller. You call that reduction. Those four movements or transformations, we call them now, have specific names. Okay, so remember these names. So the sliding, moving from one place to another, is called translation. Let me give you a hint. Okay, the SL here, think of it as slide, right? So translation, the SL. What else? Next, how about this? The flipping of the image. Flip. Whenever you look at the mirror, so you call that reflection. FL, flip reflection. The turning around, naturally, okay, from the root word, that's rotation. You rotate. You rotate either clockwise or counterclockwise. Rotation. Getting bigger and getting smaller. Remember the eye dilates. From the word dilate. Dilating eye, bigger or smaller. So these are called geometric transformations. Now, we will see what happens in these four transformations, what is preserved and what changes. So in translation, you either go to the left, to the right, up or down. Now look at this car. Let's slide it to the right. See that? We slid to the right. Now, you called the original the pre-image. The after effect is called the image. All right. Again, remember that pre-image and image. Now, let's compare the pre-image to the image. These are the categories we want to compare. What happened to the size? Same. All right. Same size. Right? It didn't become bigger. How about the shape? The shape is also the same. Correct. Check. How about the location? Before it was here, now it's already there. So what can you say? X. Not the same location, but different location. Does it have the same orientation? Meaning it's still facing that uh, that orientation to the right? Yes, it's still facing the same orientation. Therefore, these three are preserved. The size, the shape, and the orientation are preserved. That's for translation. How about for reflection? Okay, I will reflect this car. Imagine there's a mirror in the middle here. That's a mirror. Okay, mirror. The reflected image goes there. Remember, this is the front. Now the front is here. Okay, the back is here. And then now the back is there on the right side. So let's again look at the pre-image and the image. We will compare. Does it have the same of all the following? The sizes are same. Agree. How about the shape? Same. We agree. How about the location? X. Correct. Because it's in another place now. The orientation. Okay. Look at this car facing that way. On the other side, it's facing this way. Look at the direction now. See that? The front is over there. Therefore, not the same orientation. So remember, every time there's reflection, you preserve the size and the shape. So these two are preserved, the size and the shape. Now we look at rotation. Imagine this car was turned around. That's called clockwise 90 degrees. Okay, check this out. We want to compare again the pre-image and the image. The size, yes, they're the same. The shape, yes, they're the same. The location, not in the same location. How about the orientation? Look at this. Facing that way, facing that way. Is it preserved? Yes, it is preserved. Okay, so again, during orientation, the size is the same, the shape is preserved, and the orientation is preserved. So those three, remember that. How about dilation? Dilation gets bigger or smaller. Let's enlarge this, maybe twice the size. All right, twice the size. Pre-image and the image. So this is 2 times the size. Okay. The size obviously changed, right? The shape, yeah, look at the outline. It's also the same. Check. How about the location? Because it's larger, it occupied more location, more space. So the location is not preserved. How about the orientation? Is the right front facing the right and the left still facing the right? Oh, yes, it's been preserved. See that direction? See that direction. Okay. So remember, in dilation, the following are preserved: the shape and the orientation. Okay, here's we're going to identify the type of transformation. Check it out. So look at the handle of the bike. This will be your guide. Okay, it's actually the same facing that way. What do you call it? Translation. Correct. How about this? The handle is here, and then but now the handle is under. So what happened? Did you observe that one? The flipping. So flipping is reflection. Now the handle's over here, suddenly the handle's over there. Do you think it's the same as the second one? No, it turned that way, therefore rotation. And this is so obvious, bigger to smaller, dilation. Now you'll be asked to draw. Draw an image for a translation. If you move right, left, up, down, what will it look like? Correct. It still preserves almost everything, right? If I rotate 90 degrees, what will this look like? 90 degrees. There you go. It stands up like that, 90 degrees. If you do it counterclockwise, but if it's clockwise, it'll be the other way. How about this? Reflect horizontally, meaning your mirror is over here. If it flips, what will it look like? There you go. That arrow goes up. And dilate half the size, it becomes smaller. There you go. For the next lessons, you will do these transformations in a coordinate plane. So remember your coordinate XY axis. So in the next lesson, there will be geometric figures here, and then you will do the pre-image to the image. You will be having interesting generalizations, and you call that now, since everything is 2D and in a coordinate plane, you call it now a rigid transformation. That's for the next lesson. Okay? Good luck.